the shit, hey, yeah, run the shit, run the shit, yeah, run the shit, hey, yeah, run the shit, run the shit, yeah, run the shit, hey, I run this bitch, I don't run from shit, niggas talk guns and shit, cause the real life boy out stump your shit, in the coupe with a bad look.
Into my hook. What is up, everybody? It's been a while. Different setting tonight, as I am outside. Outside. Brought the light out. Decided this is the first podcast I've ever done outside. I had the Wild Boys show. If anybody knows, you know, if you ever watched any of that, this is where this is at. This is the old, what I call Wild Boys set. Wild Boys show set. Nothing's changed over here. I haven't done nothing but took the banners down. So yeah, a lot of things to go over. We've got Eldora, the car show put on by Downtown at Dakars that's coming up in October. We've got some other things. We got the Bowman to talk about. We've got the Jackson 100 to talk about. We're going to talk about, like I said, Eldora, the World 100. Excuse me. Got a little bit of a chest cold here. COVID. No, I'm just kidding. Better not say that. It might shut me down. Flag this video. We talk about COVID. But yeah. Eldora was good. It was fun. Got the dildo race there on the private story. If anybody's seen it, a lot of people were probably disappointed. It just didn't seem like there was a lot of partying going on this year, but I just didn't walk around this year. A lot of people said that there was like damn near a strip club party down at Speedy Camping over in the corner. They were talking about it in the showers, the old lady said, the next morning. So they had some of that going on. Of course, you know, we watched JD, old Jonathan Davenport Superman, which I already called that out before we even went up there. I knew that was going to happen. It's pretty much to the point that once he gets into the race, or once he's signed in, you might as well chalk it up as a win. He's just unstoppable this year with the big races and the big money, and I just have no idea, damn bugs, have no idea what exactly his camp's doing to be able to hit the nail on the head everywhere, all over the board, because he is the one to beat right now. He is the new Scott Bloomquist. So, yeah, just dominating everything he comes involved with, and it's just like literally everything, and it's dope. Because, you know, like I was telling everybody, you know, there was a lot of people mad. The old lady was mad, you know, just because of the simple fact they don't want to go up and see the same guy win every single year, all the time. And I get it. I don't either. But also, we are witnessing history in the same sense, because of the fact that now this is 5 World 100s. I think, yeah, that was the drive for 5. He is the 5-time World 100 winner. I think Billy Moyer's the only other one with 5. And I think we're going to witness history. I think he's going to... Actually, I think Billy Moyer has 6. I think Jonathan Davenport is going to not only beat Billy Moyer's record for as many globes as he has, I think he's going to shatter it. I see Jonathan Davenport. It'd be hard to do, but what is it, 5? So we have 5 years. I thought maybe 10, but I don't think he'll do 10. I think he'll get at least 8. I think when it's all said and done, he's going to have 8 Globes to his name. He's Superman. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. He's the $1 million racer. He's the winner of the world. He's won all the big races. It's just like, what the hell, you know? But it is what it is. Shout out to Jonathan Davenport, and hats off to him, because that was a that was a good race. He did a good job. I mean, you can't fault the guy. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, moving on here. We've got this weekend. I've got all the details here in just a second for Brownstown Speedway. Let's see here. 2 days to go. Jackson 100 weekend information. That is the Jackson 100. The 43rd Annual Jackson 100 Weekend, September 23rd and 24th, 2022, at Brownstown Speedway in Brownstown, Indiana. Ricky Thornton Jr., Shelby Miles expected to be in attendance. Let's see if they have anybody else that they've said. Along with the Wild Thing, Greg Johnson, Keegan Cox, Troy Warwick, Hudson O'Neal, Ross Robinson, Tristan Chamberlain, Steve Casebolt, Brandon Shepard, Tegan Evans, Spencer Hughes, Jason Jamison, Tyler Erb, Tyler Collins, Garrett Alberson. Got to talk about Tyler Collins here in a second. Tim McCready, Jared Bailey, James Rice, Josh Rice, the Rice brothers, Skylar Lewis, Chad Stapleton, Kent Robinson, Devin Gilpin, and that is all that they have sneak peeks. Those are the ones that will for sure be there. This year, this is how it is. Right here, there is the map. I don't know if you can read it. Right here's the main gate from the road. Dagnabbit, right there's the main gate. Obviously, you got different stuff. That's the main gate. Down here is the Thursday campers. 18 pay spots are going to be right in there. Handicap spot is right behind the tower and stuff, right in there. And then, of course, your pits and stuff are back in there. Going to go ahead. Complete Jackson 100 weekend information. Read the post, and I'm going to read it to you in its entirety. Don't send a private message asking what you can find out by just listening to me. So, Brownstown Speedway, Brownstown, Indiana. Friday, September 23rd, the Bowman 50 for the Indiana Pro Late Model Series, and a complete show for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Saturday, September 24th, 43rd Annual Jackson 100. Campers can enter starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday. It is Wednesday, 8:47. Hopefully I'm going to have this posted while y'all are bringing your campers in tomorrow. Which would be today for you. But anyway. They can enter Thursday. They must use Gate 5 entrance on the east, which is what I pointed out to you. It's on East County Road 100 South. Go past the normal entrance. Turn left onto 100 South at the Camp Pioca sign. Gate 5 will be on the left. Campers will need to stage in the fair parking area on the right-hand side just past the houses. When you bring your camper on Thursday, you will be charged the gate fees for the weekend at this time. Please plan ahead for this. There is a change in camping this year. Their area along the fence will be marked off into 18-foot wide spots and be numbered. You must pull in. You cannot be parallel along the fence. These spots will be pay spots of $50 each. No hookups are in this area. These will be available on a first-come, first-served basis. This will be the only area that there will be a fee to camp. You will be given a pass to be displayed in the camper window. Camping is free and is primitive camping only. No hookups, no fire on the grounds. They have to be in above ground container. And don't take any more room than absolutely necessary. Apparently, during peak hours, there will only be one way in and one way out. Entrance will be the normal gate. You always come in. However, to exit, you will need to use Gate 5 as an exit only. The gate is located by the livestock barns, which is over by, like, the pigs and cows and all that stuff, where it's located for the fair. Ghost. Boom, motherfucker. Where's they at? See if they got any more information on it. Oh, yeah.
We missed the Jackson last year because we had COVID.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that too much. I'll get my video flagged. I already said COVID 3 times on it earlier. Seat marking, no tape on the bleachers. Seat marking will begin at official gate opening each day of the event. They must be removed each night. If you do not remove your seat marking, they will be removed prior to the gate opening each day. The top 7 rows under the covered grandstands and the top 4 rows outside the covered is reserved seating. Everything else is general admission. Basically, if the seat has a number on it, it is reserved. And be ready to be asshole to elbow. That doesn't say that. I put that in there. So, handicap parking area will be the small area located next to the restrooms. Behind the turn 1 bleachers, no campers will be permitted in this area. If you park your camper there, you will be asked to move. Friday, September 23rd, the night before the Jackson and the Bowman 50. For us, Indiana Pro Late Model Series. General admission is $32. Kids 5 to 11 are $10, and 4 and under are free.
Ain't done yet.
No. Pit admission upgrade $15 in addition to general admission tickets. And I just started, by the way.
Yeah,
Look,
I know.
I'm only 12 minutes in. 13, 14 minutes in.
I know.
Pit gates open at noon on Friday. General admission opens at noon. Registration from 3 to 5:15, and you better be there by 5:15 because they will not wait on you as they wait on people every week. Drivers meeting 5:30. You do have to be present for that.
They will repeat. They will not wait on you as they wait on you.
Hot laps 6 p.m. Indiana Pro Late Model Series, sponsored by Pizza Graphics, is $2,000 to win Friday. $2,000.
Why do you look the same on your camera?
Because I'm right in the light and you're off to the side. My forehead is glowing. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, $10,000 to win for them Friday night, and Modifieds, $1,000 to win for them. So Bad Medicine Motorsports will definitely be there. I'll be there, helping out. Britan Godsey Racing, love you too. And
I'm gonna go inside and watch that show.
So that's pretty much what's going on. Let's see. Saturday, 35 to get in, 15 for the pits, an extra 15 for the pits, $12 for children 5 to 11, 4 and under free. Pit gates open at noon Saturday, general admission noon, registration 3 to 5:15, drivers meeting 5:30, hot laps 6. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, $20,000 to win, $1,000 for modifieds, and $1,000 for super stocks. That's the 43rd annual Jackson 100 weekend. Now, to get into this car show, go ahead and let y'all know about this car show. The Lawrence County Oktoberfest Car, Truck, and Bike Show. Live music, food trucks, and more. All profits are donated to Autism Research and Wounded Warriors. October 15th, 2022, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Courthouse Square, Bedford, Indiana. $15 registration. I think I'm going to have to get the truck fixed. I might put the truck in it. Car, Truck, and Bike Show, October 15th on the Square, Bedford, Indiana. $15 registrations. Like I said, all profits go to Autism Research and Wounded Warriors. Let me go into the discussion here. They are looking for sponsors. If you guys are interested in sponsors at all. They're looking for volunteers to help with registration, staging, and judging. Awards are 4 p.m. Categories for the show are as follows. Pre-1960s, 60 to 79, 80 to 99, 2000 to 2023, pickup, 4x4, motorcycle cruiser, motorcycle bagger. They will also have top awards for top 20, People's Choice, Kids' Choice, Band's Choice. If anybody's willing to sponsor or donate door prizes or anyone or know anyone or business, please reach out or pass along the information. I'm trying to tag Charles here. Anyway, was thinking about sponsoring that. Maybe, I don't know though. Money's a little tight right now, but I want to do the Fireball podcast. I'm going to start sponsoring this, having this podcast sponsor things next year. Probably going to switch from the Wild Boys Race Chasers. It'll probably, next year will probably be the last year that you will see this logo on the cars. It will be a new logo, which will be this logo. If you can even fucking see it. It'll be this logo. There we go. There we go. It'll be that logo. And it'll say Fireballs Podcast on it. Got to get it, draw it out, clean it up. So then that way somebody can scan it onto their computer. I can scan it on the computer, turn it into a JPEG, and get stickers made. and all that good stuff. Trophies are already ordered, and for the show. They're still looking for sponsors. VFW, shout out to VFW Post 1686 and Olytic for sponsoring. Carrie Deckard, CPA at Maximum Equipment Rental off Mitchell Road in Bedford, Indiana is a sponsor. Sipes Body and Glass is a sponsor. They're going to have t-shirts available. Lineal Contracting is a sponsor. Grant Law made a donation. The top 20 awards have arrived. Those are the trophies. They don't look bad, y'all. But, yeah, go check that out. Lawrence County Oktoberfest Car, Truck, and Bike Show. Definitely going to be worth checking out. Hey, had to turn the fan on there. It's getting a little muggy out here. I thought the temperature was supposed to drop 47 tonight. It's just muggy over here in this corner. Anyway, that is that. Have to give a shout out to Jackie Sears, as today was her birthday. I don't even think I told her happy birthday today. What kind of shit is that? Let's see if we can look her up real quick. Happy birthday. Biatch. Happy birthday, Biatch. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You're a promoter. Yes. Snapchat sometimes. I just don't. People get fucking. These premium girls, I get like shit sent out of nowhere, and they'll be like, yeah, this and such. Today is Wednesday, September, blah, 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 blah. It's Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up. I don't care. What the fuck? Like, you don't even give me a chance to accept your friend request or anything. Like, and like people like this, Rebecca Berry by Quick Ad. No, I do not add anybody from Quick Ad because 9 times out of 10, it's spam. There's some other stuff here that I wanted to go over. Jackson 100 this weekend. The Bowman 50. Britan Godsey will be there. I wanted to go over what happened last week at the Fan Appreciation Night. Now I got myself all fucked up trying to look up Britan Godsey on the Spotify. Let's see if we can find the Britan Godsey Racing. Oh yeah, shirts are out right now. If y'all are interested, get a hold of Britan Godsey or Kylie Franklin. I think it's Kylie Franklin. I think her last name's Franklin. Kylie Franklin. Yep, that is Brenton's old lady. Get a hold of her. But the shirts, gosh darn it. The shirts are in. Get a hold of her with sizes. That's the back of the shirt. I gotta find mine. That is the front of the shirt. It is Bad Medicine Motorsports. It's got Vodder and Godsey on there, the modified and the late model. As you can see, the Wild Boys logo right there on the hood. This, only it's green in this picture instead of blue. Yeah. As you see, getting ready to go through a logo change. I like the Confederate flag. We're from southern Indiana, which is nowhere near the South, but did go to the North-South race. When we first started this, I went to was religiously going to the North-South race. Do not do that no more, so there's no point in having that. So I think the goal is, as long as everybody agrees on it, I think we're going to put the Indiana flag on there and get rid of the Confederate flag. But I still rock with the Confederate flag, so yeah, I support all of history. I don't support everything that, like, history's done, but, you know, this, to me, this is not hate, this is heritage. So, it is what it is. Everybody gets mad and, oh, well, they got Confederate flags. Somebody made a TikTok and was like, what do you guys think about this? Blah, 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 blah. And I just messaged on it and was like, dude, you come over and knock on the door and we can sit down and have a conversation. But or you can sit on here on Facebook and talk, or TikTok and talk shit. But, I mean, it is what it is. All you gotta do is knock on the door. I'll sit down and have a conversation with you. I don't give a fuck. But you're really gonna let a flag, a piece of material, piss you off? Who cares? Anyway, Britan Godsey Racing. It was right there. I went right past it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Here we are, Britan Godsey Racing. It was a meet and greet night Saturday. It wasn't bad. It was actually pretty neat. That was my first time ever going to that. Took the kids, went into the infield. The kids went and got, well, Kaysen did. Maddie just pretty much kind of tagged along, got candy, but, Kaysen went around, got autographs from all the drivers. Well, not all the drivers, but a lot of the drivers. He had a little hat, and he got autographs all over his hat. Looks pretty cool. And got little, what we call hero cards, which got, you know, just little cards with the drivers. Picture of the driver on it, you know, racing, and then a lot of them sign it. So he's got all them cards signed that I'm going to hang up in his room. Just, you know, different things. Liked it. It was really neat. It was nice to have, like, to be able to go to the infield, and then they let the fans come out into the infield and, like, meet the drivers and all, and that's cool. I think more tracks need to do that. It gets the younger generation involved, and then it kind of keeps the sport alive, you know. Kind of lights fire in the ass of the younger generation, and you know, gets it going. So this is what happened Saturday night. Britan Godsey enjoyed a solid showing on Saturday in the meet and greet night at Brownstown Speedway. Whopping 36 cars on hand for the 1,000 to win Indiana Pro Late Model Series Showdown. Britan placed third in his heat race. We didn't have a stacked heat. Shout out to Marty O'Neill and the Rick Norman Racing Camp over there with Austin Manning and my dad and Marty and Rick and a couple other people. Shout out to you guys, because you guys had a stacked fucking heat, and Marty done pretty good. He finished in front of us, I'm pretty sure. Hats off to the whole Norman family. They have a surprise that's coming up this weekend, so be on the lookout for it, and I will share it to this story on Facebook, the Facebook story, as soon as it gets posted, or as soon as I get some pictures. So, yeah. Shout out to Mark Schaefer for the photo. 014V of Britan Godsey. Whopping 36 cars on hand. Britan placed third in his heat race before picking off 5 competitors. During the 25-lap feature. So, he wound up in the 6th finishing position and will now set his sights on the Bowman 50 this Friday night at the Brownstown, Indiana Oval. Bowman 50 tomorrow or Thursday, Friday night. Really looking forward to it. I'm nervous about it because this will be the first time. I've helped work on the car during the Jackson 100 or whatever, but like, we really have a chance to win this. We have the car. We have the equipment now. If we can get the setup right and we can do what needs to be done, we could be sitting in victory lane. So I'm going to be a little nervous about it. I'm going to try to go in as just a normal, regular day, but I'm going to have them Jackson 100 weekend jitters. I'm probably going to have a drink. Shout out to Crown Royal and pineapple cranberry juice. Amazing. Not pure leaf tea, although I do like pure leaf tea. I will definitely have a drink before I get to the track, or probably right as I get to the track before I go into the pits, and then that'll be it. I don't drink or anything on the nights that I work on the car. I've got to have my focus on the car. I got to work on the car. So, yeah, none of that is happening. So, try to put the citronella candle up there to get these bugs out of here. It's gonna be a lot. I got onboard cam footage. I forgot to turn the camera on for the feature race, but I do have some onboard footage right now. And when that door panel, okay, there's a door panel. I think I'm gonna donate it. I think I might try to get a hold of James Essex or somebody and donate that door panel, or a door panel. I really don't want to get rid of one, but if I can do something to whatever. I don't know what the hell happened. The camera just decided to just shut off just then. But I didn't get the feature race. Here is some onboard footage from Saturday night in the heat race. Check it out. And that is the footage. I'm going to try a different view. I know it wasn't the best view. I know. It was just, I had the kids over the weekend also, so I didn't have my full attention. I just put it where I thought you could see. I don't think you could see very well, but it is what it is. The goal Friday is to put it on the left-hand side, so that way you can see him working the wheel and see out the front of the car. So I think it'll be a better view. I really want to put it on the bumper, pointed out the back of the car, but I just don't have trust in drivers with the way they were driving Saturday, just running over people and all that shit. I do not want my camera broke. That's like a $800-900 fucking camera, and I do not want the son of a bitch broke. I know it's got a protective case on it, but I don't want to be the one out there looking for it on the racetrack at the end of the night. I just don't. So we're going to try a left-hand side, looking through the cockpit over. So it's going to be like right here mounted. It's going to look over him holding the wheel and out the front of the car. So we'll see how that plays out. So hopefully it'll be a better view than what that was. Also this Saturday, the goal was to go and help Aaron Broderick in the Aaron Broderick Racing. Wild Boys Race Chaser sponsored number 43 Super Stock right there. That was him in the lineup shoot Saturday. He's getting seat time. It was his first time ever getting behind the wheel. There's some different posts here. I'm going to read all of them. Starting first with Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly says, "Proud of you and your crew last night. You showed up with solidly prepared race car. A solidly prepared race car." I can't talk tonight. And I ain't even, this has been my first drink, and I ain't even drank that much. A solidly prepared race car to your first race ever. This was his debut racing career. He had never drove anything. Never. No go-kart, no nothing, ever. Never drove anything besides a car on the street. Get your setup nailed down, and seat time is all you're going to need to start getting some decent results. Damn proud of you, Ken Kelly. This is the review from Aaron Broderick's fiance, which is my cousin. Where do I start? We got the car last year and been putting work in every day after he gets off work. And after all the hard work, getting mad, also being confused about things, because it's their first time doing any of it. And they call me quite a bit and ask me stuff. And I'm like, look, I can ask. Shout out to Trent Nicholas, by the way, while we was at Eldora Speedway. I asked you some questions on the car because it is a Leaf Spring car, which is exactly what he used to drive, because he is a multi-time super stock track champion at Paragon Speedway. So shout out to him, because he gave me some pointers to tell Aaron, which I did. And then he said if I ever needed anything to message him, and he can answer the questions to his best ability. But he pretty much told me what the business was with the Leaf Spring car. But confused about a few things. We had so much, how much we had to spend on it to make it Saturday. I called them at 1:30. This is what happened. I called him. I messaged him all night last night. Said we're ready, or Friday said we're ready to go. And he was like, "Yeah, we're waiting on parts. I'm like, okay. Well, Sadie's post Saturday morning. Oh, we're gonna be at Paragon Speedway tonight instead of Lincoln Park Speedway. I'm like, all right, right on. We're headed. We're going. We're headed, right? That ticking you hear is from the fan. But anyway, I'm like, all right, cool. We can do that. Not a big deal. I will definitely meet you guys. No big deal. Well, I messaged Aaron all morning during soccer. The kids had soccer practice, or soccer games. Messaged him all morning. 1:30 rolled around. He's like, we're still not ready. I don't know if we're going to make it, blah, blah, blah. 2:30 rolled around. I called. I messaged him. I was like, look, man, no hard feelings, but I'm not going to be there. I'm going to go ahead to Brownstown and help Brenton because, like, Brenton's already there. He's already there. He's already got the car there. They're there. I'm going to go help him. He's not had literally no help at all year long, and I know you got 5 or 6, 8, 9, 10 different people with you. So, yeah. Went to help Brenton. Well, they messaged me as soon as I pulled in down there, which is about 3:30, 4 o'clock. They messaged me, Sadie's messaged me, which is Aaron Broderick's fiance, which is my cousin, and was like, hey, we're pulling in Speedway now, and I was Paragon now, and I was like, okay, well, I'm at Brownstown. She was like, oh. And I'm like, obviously your hubby didn't fucking tell you, but it's no big deal. Hopefully they're not mad at me. If you are mad at me, dude, it is what it is. I'm going to catch you on maybe not the next one because he plans on going out to Lincoln Park Speedway Saturday. I might come and help you. Depends on if I've got to help Britain or not. I don't think we're going to run with the Super Saturday, but you don't put it past me. Anyway, so, yeah, I'll see you on the next one that I can. But they spent a lot to make it Saturday. He was nervous, but by the time he was in the feature, he was more confident and learned more about how to handle his car. Also, where he likes to stay on the track. He likes to run the bottom. I saw that. I saw the video. He wasn't going very fast in the video. Not gonna lie, you can get mad at me all you want. He wasn't going very fast in the video. You're just gonna need seat time. That's all it is. You're gonna need seat time. I will give you this, though. I noticed that you wasn't going very fast. Take this advice. And I'm sure Ken Kelly's probably already talked to you about it. The guys that run have already talked to you about it. You got to put a little bit more foot into the gas pedal. Here's the thing with that. If you're putting your foot into the gas pedal and you're going into the corner and you're immediately spinning out, you're going to have to tighten the car up. Because that means you're way too loose. You'll have to tighten the car up so then that way you can put your foot on the gas and can lean into it. But Paragon's an easy track to learn at. You whoop down the front stretch, let off of it, go into the corner, get through the corner, down the back stretch, whoop, let off of it. You know, it's just bat. You're just pretty much using the throttle to turn the car. It's a paperclip. It's what Scooby used to call it. Shout out to William Scroggin, old Scooby. Yeah, it's paperclip, like he used to say. You'll be alright. You do like running that bottom, and I've never raced before, but, I know when I go to, like, French Lick and run the go-karts and, you know, the stuff that I have drove, you know, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, stuff like that, I always want to hug the bottom, too, instead of being on the outside, catfishing. I love fishing. Love catfishing. But, yeah, it's alright. You can catfish the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. Hang on. She says, I'm so proud of you, and I love seeing you on the track. I will always be there next to you, cheering you on, always your #1 fan. This Saturday was your first time, and you learned a lot. Also, you'll get more confident as you go. That is for sure. You looked good out there, ready to see you this Saturday to watch you again on the track. I love you so much and extremely proud of you. Now, look, there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be like, he's too fucking slow. He had to leave the track. He looked like shit. He looked like shit. Blah, 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 blah. But these are also the same people that's never been in a car before and have no idea how to fucking run it. Look, like I said, if you've got your foot to the floor and it's wanting to spin the car out, you got to tighten the car up. If you don't know how to tighten the car up, you'll learn. You got to learn. Trust me. I'm going to be learning with you guys next year. I'm probably going to help you guys a lot more than I help Brenton. Love Brenton to death, but when Vodder Motorsports is there, he has some people to help him, and his dad brings some people, which a lot of times is helpful. Sometimes it's not. No hard feelings with David. David did get mad at me Saturday because I was telling him to run the high side, which I thought the car looked better on the high side than it did the bottom, but he ended up going back to the bottom, which he got mad at me, which it is what it is. I don't really care. Just, I treat David kind of like how I treat my dad. And, you know, when they're mad and they get like he got, it's just pretty much, it's not like a, oh, fuck you, I don't care what you say in one ear out the other thing. It's more of a, all right, cool. I walked back over to the other end of the stands. I was mad, but I wasn't like, oh, you go fuck yourself mad. It was one of them things. I was frustrated. I wasn't really mad. I was frustrated because I thought I was helping, and then he said no. And then when I came in, Britain was like, don't even worry about it. I saw you say go high, go to the high side. I thought the same thing too. So when I seen you, pretty much he didn't say this, but what he was pretty much saying is, I thought the same thing too. When I seen you, I went to the high side, tried it, went back to the bottom. It wasn't a big ordeal. Don't worry about it. I wasn't really worried about it. I was more aggravated, and it irked me all the way until I got home. And once I got home, I had a drink, and I was fine. Went to sleep. It is what it is. Edgar, David, whatever you want to call him. David. He knows what he's doing. I don't. So, I mean, like I said, it is what it is, and no hard feelings there. Gonna go out to the Bowman this Friday. Gonna run a hell of a race. Hopefully, I'm looking for at least a top 10. If we get a top 5, I'm probably gonna party like we won. Just saying. If we get a top 5, because there's gonna be a lot of good cars there. Tyler Collins, which I'm gonna talk about here in a second. It's gonna be, it's awesome. It's awesome. Aaron Broderick, he posted and said, had a really good night last night for it being my first time out. I was full of emotions, and they got the best of me in the early part of the night. Thanks to Bryce Scheidler for coming over and lending me a hand on the transmission, and everyone that came and gave me advice. It was much appreciated. Started 18th in the A main event and ended 17th out of 21 to 22 cars. After the infield crew told me I had to get off the track for some reason, it says for some BS reason, but it's because you wasn't keeping up or keeping pace with the rest of the cars, so I would have been the one in the stands going, get him off the track, pull into the infield, because you just wasn't up to speed, and you was an accident prone at that point. But it's your first race, you're going to get better. But overall, good night. Special shout out to Ken Kelly, Shane Kelly, Jill Kelly, Sandy Sexton Kelly, Melissa Aldrich, which is his mom, Austin Hester, Misty Smith, my aunt, and thank you to my sponsors, Wild Boys Race Chasers, Boot City, Logan Hunter Dinsmore, GM Aldridge, Grandma Aldridge, Noah Tesmer, Broderick family, and the Hester family. So, next race for him is Lincoln Park Speedway this Saturday. Let's jump back into Brownstown. Let's go over here to Tyler Collins Racing. Tyler Collins, you got a big weekend. I thought I had a big weekend. No, you got a big weekend. Your team, whew. Huge announcement 6 days ago. First, Tyler will be making his super late model debut at the Jackson 100. It will be a very crazy weekend as they are leading the Indiana Late Model Series points. We are in second. We, Britan Godsey Racing, and Wild Boys Race Chasers, Wild Boys Racing, is trying to catch him for points. We're in second right now. They're leading the points and have no intention of letting the championship slip away. And with the Indiana Late Model Series signature race, the Bowman 50, racing the Friday before the Jackson, we will only be racing with the Lucas Oil Series on Saturday for the main show. If all goes well, we will be swapping engines in the car Friday night after the Bowman and putting our super motor in to try and race our way into the biggest race of the year at our home track. Y'all are fucking nuts. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. A lot of people, oh, it's not that hard. Marty was like, it ain't that bad, you know. You just swap the motor out and put the new motor in. I was like, yeah, but... And then the guy behind him was like, yeah, but you got to rerun all the lines, all the fuel lines. And Marty's like, yeah, it's going to be a late night, but it can be done. And, oh, yeah, I mean, it can be done, but that makes for a late night to turn around and wake up Saturday morning and get the car and get to the track and not... I'm just... Honestly, to tell you the truth, I hope Tyler Collins swaps that out and wins. That would be badass. That would be badass. Second, we will be giving away a quarter panel. Oh, no, wait. They gave away a quarter panel. That's already happened. They gave away a quarter panel. Okay. We're really looking forward to the last few weeks of racing and finishing out our year strong. It's going to be a fun few weeks ahead, and we are excited about getting out to hang out with the fans last weekend, and then the next trying to run with the best of the best and see what we can do. This, of course, wouldn't be possible without our great help and support. Thank you to everyone who makes this happen. Superheat Solutions, Valvoline, Laura Debbie Collins, Tail Feather Farm Market, S&M Precast, Fresh Prints, Race Clean, Travis Kern Racing Engines, Black Belt Racing, Wright Auto Parts, Lee's Tires, and 4x4 Dynamic Customs, Thirsty Goat Entertainment, M2 Designs, MLR Fabricating, Penske Racing Shop, Capital Race Cars, ProFab Headers, Gorsuch Performance Solutions, Stop Tech Brakes, Earnhardt Technology, Swift Springs, Velocita USA, and Slicker Graphics. Velocita is not how you say that. Just go ahead and throw that out there. Big, big, big weekend. Big weekend this weekend. Really looking forward to it. Also, coming up in October in a few weeks, which is something that I get excited about every year. And let's go ahead and go to it. I must have accidentally closed the browser earlier because I had it open to Brownstown Speedway. But let's look at the schedule. October 1st, which is the weekend after this, Super Late Models, Pro Late Models, Modified, Super Stocks, Pure Stocks, Hornets, and that's it. That's championship night. That will, at the end of that night, we will know who won points and where everybody sits at for the end of the year for the Indiana Pro Late Model Series and for the Brownstown Speedway Track Series. October 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th is the 27th annual Fun Fest. That's going to be a fucking blast. I cannot wait. That's going to be a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I may have to take 2 days off work for that one. Haha. Depending on what she's wanting to do, we'll probably have the baby the 6th, just because we can go anywhere on the grounds. It's definitely worth going. It's the Racers Party of the Year. Aaron Broderick, I know you're not doing nothing those days. You're probably getting ready for your wedding. You should definitely go to Fun Fest and at least try. Put me in the car. Just kidding. But no, you could, though. You could put me in the car. You could let me hot lap it when they do, because what'll happen is Thursday night will be nothing but hot laps. There'll just be all night of hot lapping. You could hot lap it. I could hot lap it. It don't matter. When it's a Fun Fest, it don't matter. So you could go out and hot lap it, and then I can go out and hot lap it. You should totally do that. Nah, I be playing. You don't want me in the car. Make you look bad. Nah. I'd be the one to be like, everybody else go in front of me. I won't be back here by myself, just putting around shit. That's going to be fun. Really looking forward to that. The racing season is getting ready. It's winding down right now, which is sad. It's always a sad time of year. FunFest is a bittersweet time of the year. FunFest is a bittersweet time of the year for me because I like FunFest. FunFest has always been one of my favorite events to go to, by far, bar none, favorite events to go to, FunFest. But it's also sad for me because it's the last time that I got to see and talk to Scooby. And I had a lot of things to ask him for the 2020 racing season. 2019 FunFest was the final FunFest, and something kept telling me to stay longer, stay longer, stay longer, stay longer. But like I had to come back and get Maddie. I should have had Grandma pick Maddie up. That's what I should have done. I had to come back and get Maddie. It was a lot. Maddie and Kaysen, actually, and I probably should have had her just keep him for just a little bit longer because his battery was dead. He needed like to go get a battery and all that stuff, and it was on a Sunday, and I wanted to help him so bad, but I couldn't. I mean, I stood there and stayed, and you know, we shit talked and all that. And I told him bye, and I told him I'll see you, you know, hopefully over the off season. If I don't see you, I'll see you first race back. I'll see you at practice. If you don't come to practice, I'll see you the first race back. He was like, all right, right on. Well, I'll keep in touch with you. I was like, yeah, no shit. No big deal. Normally go out every once in a while. Did not go out at all. Had an old lady. He was talking about he was going to see her and everything. That was it. Once I left, that was the last time that I physically had talked to Scooby. Everything after that was either over the phone or through Facebook Messenger. Tags and posts. And like I said, something was telling me to stay there. And I stayed for as long as I possibly could. And then I had to go get my kids. I just wish I would have just called Grandma and said, hey, son, like, you're going to have to keep them for a little bit longer. I'll be home in a bit. It's taking longer than it is. Like, tell the little lie. It's taking longer than it is. Because something was telling me to stay. And I had a lot of stuff to ask him. I had a lot of ideas that I wanted to run by him. Because a lot of the stuff, he wasn't like when it comes to the Wild Boys Race Chasers, he was not a ranked member, but he was the older of the group. I mean, born in 1969, so he was the elder of the group. He wasn't a ranked member by any means, but he was definitely somebody that you would go to for advice. And it wasn't just me. And it wasn't necessarily advice, but it was just like, he would say things and you'd be like, alright. Like, you would think about it. And it wasn't just me, it was everybody of the group. Now, when he got drunk and wild and crazy, when, you know, Scooby, like he liked to call, I just want to play a little bit. When he just played a little too much, then he was a lot to handle. But I knew Scooby, so it was alright. He was very respectful to women as well. There was a couple times where, I think it was Gavin's, Cowboy's old lady and Clyde's, which it'd be his ex-wife now, that he was like, you are very pretty, and I'd be like, hey, that's Cowboy's old lady, or hey, that's Clyde's old lady, and he'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm William Scroggin, because he never introduced himself as Scooby. When he was with the woman he told you his name. I am William Daniel Scroggin. And he would have, you know, conversation with you. Love Scooby to death. Miss him every day. So the Fun Fest is a bitter sweet time of the year. Normally, it doesn't hit me until I come home. When I come home after Fun Fest, then I'm like... I've noticed if I go down on a Sunday, which I don't think I went down on a Sunday last year. I think I stayed home because of it. But I know the year before when I went down on 2020, I went down. I did not want to leave that Sunday. I did not want to leave that Saturday, that Friday. Because once it closes, you can drive your car anywhere. I drove my car through the pits, the Buick, everything. And I made like 3 or 4 laps, and somebody was like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, just driving around, seeing what's up. Went, parked, slept, woke up the next morning. It was a lot. It was a lot. I did not want to leave. I did not want to leave, because, like, I felt him. But you feel him every time you go. It doesn't matter where you're at. You just... His presence is there. I don't know how to explain it. I love you, Scoob. So a lot of that's going on. Gonna try to get some onboard footage. I'm gonna have a whole series documentary next year on Aaron Broderick. It will be on YouTube. I will make its own playlist. And it's going to be Aaron Broderick Racing. And it's going to be day 1. And it's going to... I'm going to try my hardest. Well, there ain't no trying. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. I'm tired of saying I'm going to try and it not happen. I'm going to do it. God willing, I'm going to do it. And it will be a day-by-day thing. Whether I have to go up there in the middle of the week, which I'm not going to want to do. But if I do... to help work on the car or whatever, I will. I'm going to document everything. Everything. When we're at the pits, it ain't going to be like I am with Brenton. No offense to Brenton. But it's not going to be, oh, record this, record this, record this. It's going to be like all I do with Brenton, you know, you go out on the track, you get onboard footage of him out on the track. With Aaron, it's going to be onboard footage of him out on the track. It's going to be me talking with Aaron about what's going on. It's going to be me showing the crew doing everything. I'm probably going to buy 2, 3 more batteries and have all of those motherfuckers charged when we go to the track, because it ain't going down like that. Also, I want to give a shout out to everybody. If you've went this long into this fucking podcast and have watched, comment, Bell, yeah, Bell, Dakota Bell. Hats off to you for your 3rd place victory in the junkyard race, I think it was, this past weekend. And then you came out to Brownstown Speedway, and then you were telling me you wanted my autograph when they were doing all the autographs. Humbled, but I told you no. And you said, oh, that podcast. Everybody says that to me. You guys, I get a lot of positive. I've had more positive feedback from this podcast than I've had from anything else that I've done ever. I have so much positive feedback from this. When I say that, shout out to Showstopper, Wes. Shout out to David Godsey. Shout out to Britan Godsey. Shout out to Dakota Bell. Shout out to Adam that works at Here's Your Door. Shout out to Kenny that works at Here's Your Door. Josh, I don't know if Josh has seen it. I think he said something about it. Just shout out to everybody who has come up and said something to me. At first, I took it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them things, like, you get complimented, and I'm used to people just saying shit to me. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't like me. A lot of you motherfuckers do not like me. You follow me to watch me fail. And you think it's funny when I fail. Or you just watch me because you think it's funny to laugh at me. And I laugh at me too. So you're not hurting me by any means. I know I'm retarded and I say some retarded things. So it is what it is. Shout out to the shirt this week. Rico Abreu Racing. And trust me, if you've stayed this long, you're going to like the artist of the week this week, because I'm probably going to like him too, because I don't know who it is either. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about a few more things, man. Yung Deeg. Really? DJ Yung Deeg Hudson. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to that. Hang on. He's got a business here that he runs. Yung Deeg. He is Deej Hudson. He is the Yung Deeg. He is the song at the beginning and the end of every podcast. So be sure to go check him out on YouTube, on Spotify, on everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Koa Warrior Contracting, Darren Hudson Jr. That number is 813-260-6793. He's got his LLC on lock. He is a contracting. He does drywall, painting, vinyl, flooring, tile flooring, laminate flooring, backsplash, basic electric, basic plumbing, and more. Dude, you do plumbing? I'm gonna need you to come check some shit out at the house. Ladies and gentlemen, here is his card. If you guys would like to screenshot this video right now. That is his card. Make sure you go check out everything Darren Hudson Jr. has to offer. Now, let's go on and drop to you a song that was dropped on August 7th. It is available now in every music store. Comment your feelings, tell a friend, tell them come comment on this. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out DJ Yung Deeg. I know my fingernails are dirty, they need clean. That's what happens when you work for a living. My fingernails they're short as fuck, as you can tell, but they're still dirty. I don't know what God wants from me, but folks, let's go ahead. Let's go and check this out. Y'all can tell me what you think about it, but let's check it out. DJ Yung Deeg. Fate. We're gonna listen to a different one after this too. I'm not a mathematician, but it ain't hard to see that really all it takes is one. Long as you talking, we lit. I've been busy renovating some shit. All my people know I'm coming legit. We got a better the way that we live. If I'm rich, then I got more to give. Ain't about us, it's about all the kids. Don't give a fuck about what city you in. We all need to come together on this. Yeah. 2K on the bathroom remodel, yes, I flipped it. Lately, I've been in my bag, yeah, I'm the last, that's why I'm different. I got a boss bitch, and she bad, we fuck till we crash, she drifting. Martin Luther King said he had a dream. Get a hold of him with his business. Damn right, I had a vision. We was running up them digits. Now we popping up emissions. Had to sweep, but now I got the extension. Billionaire boy on my jeans. Like 250 on knees. Jordan below, put that on my feet. I just keep the beat, put that on my teeth. Let's make change today. Let it rain, clear it out, send the pain away. Turn the L's to W's, I got gains to make. This shit wasn't hard to choose, I believe in fate. This shit is fate. Yeah. This shit is fate. Yeah. This shit is fate. That shit right there is straight banger. Y'all motherfuckers out there like, nah, he ain't banger. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, there's some of y'all motherfuckers that hating right now. Don't be jumping on his dick when he makes it, alright? Don't be jumping on his dick. And some people out there like, he ain't made it yet. He's made it now. Motherfuckers, he's making it now. He's all about that hustle. Y'all gonna have to put in time. Look at me. I gotta put in time. If I put in a little bit more work, I could make this right here successful. But I don't put in the work that I should put in. Everybody knows it. I know it, too. I don't go all in. Unless it's about racing. And the people that tell me all the time, well, he runs that podcast, it's all about racing. No, it's not. Shout out to Jackie. She has the most views out of all of my podcasts. Thank you, Jackie. Hats off to you. That's great. I don't know. Probably because people are like, ooh, blonde. But whatever. I don't care. I didn't bring her on here for views. I want more people to come on here. Let's have intellectual conversation. Let's talk about stuff. Let's debate. We don't have to argue. I don't even have to. You could be a liberal. You could be a Kira Weaver on here and have complete different view as me. What's up, Kira? No, I'm not bad talking Kira by any means either for these motherfuckers out here that are watched this far into the video. Like, oh, this motherfucker right here talking about Kira Weaver. No, fuck you. Motherfucking no. But yeah. Let's talk. I don't care. We can have a discussion. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. You can tell me how you feel about it. I may have changed my perspective about it. Somebody, I'm gonna look up Yung Deeg here. I don't know if he has any new music that has came out besides Fate. I think we listened to a little bit of this. Hang on. I was not prepared for. I forgot that I was doing Artist Spotlight Song of the Week. We did Just in Time in the last one. Shout out to Just in Time. Redneck Rave this past weekend. What was it? Rave in the Cave. Apparently it was pretty good. From what I seen with Justin, it was just shy of an OnlyFans thing out in the cave, which is great. That's why I wouldn't take my kids. But hey, it is what it is. If you took your kids, I'm not bashing you by any means. But that's just not something I would do. I'm there to get fucked up and have a good time, so I don't want my kids there when I'm doing that. Also, by the way, I'm looking up Quincy Haze here. See if he's got anything. Ooh, he's got a single that's came out recently called Payday, and that will be our featured artist song of the week. Quincy Haze, go check him out. Tattoo artist, a damn good tattoo artist at that. There's some tattoo artists that are local in the area that I have bad blood with, but hey, all my tattoos are done by him, and I have no, nothing bad to say about any of them other than this one. This one looks great, amazing, but out of all my tattoos, this one bubbles up and starts to itch. Anytime I go to work and I get like grease or anything on it, which it could just be my skin. But this tattoo does bubble up like the first time I got it done and it itches. But I'm not going to complain about any of these motherfucking tattoos. They're damn good. He done a really good job. I am happy with every one of my tattoos. Every one of them. Eric Thomas. I'm happy with every one of my tattoos. Even the one on my leg. It's not the color that I wanted it to be. He changed the color, which, whatever. I'm not mad about any of my tattoos. I'm completely satisfied with every tattoo. He's a decent tattoo artist. But Quincy Haze is a damn good tattoo artist, and that's going to be who's tattooing me next. Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to Payday by Quincy Haze. This one's called Payday. It's by Quincy Haze. You can look him up on YouTube and Spotify. Got the gunshots in there.
I'll get to the paper. Yeah, it's been a good day. Hey, I'll get to the paper. Stack it up, then I throw it in the safe. Hey, I'll get to the paper. Yeah, it's been a good day. Hey, I'll
Getting to the paper.
Stack it up, then I throw it in the
Oh,
safe.
Dave.
Hey, I'll get to the paper. stack up my money instead. I'm running bands up. I'm getting money. You feel me? Put your hands up. Need the belt to keep my pants up. Just sit back until I can't afford
We out
it.
here.
In the living room, a couple private dances. So you getting money, but you don't know what the plan is. I be ducking drama, and I know they cannot stand this. One day I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna be living lavish. Got so many acres that they gon' say it's outlandish. Friends are not invited, but I promise that my family.
I'm waiting on that beat drop, y'all. I'm waiting on that beat drop.
I'm getting to the paper. Yes,
Getting paid. I've been getting to the paper. I've been getting to the paper. Every day. I've been getting to the paper. This is a banger. I got paid today. On Friday, I'll be saying I'm paid today. This is what I'll be saying on Friday. I got paid today. Going to the Bowman 50. Gonna go it, yeah. My neighbor's probably over there like, what the fuck is this guy doing with his light ring over here talking to himself? It's a podcast, y'all. My neighbors are cool as fuck, both of them. The lady over here behind me and the guys next door. I know we've heard this before, but I just want to listen to this track anyway, so fuck it.
Never seen shit like this. Making these moves when I flip my wrist. Doing tattoo, then I hit your bitch. Ready to get money, I stand my chest. Bitch ass nigga, he ain't no shit. Copycat ass nigga trying to take my shit. With his love, my music, they play my shit. Saying that they hate me, probably get to hate me. Everybody imitate my shit. Everyone I'm hit, everyone I'm home. Seem like everybody picking shit. This my week, can't hit my shit. This my drink, can't sip my shit. Just last week, had 2 biscuits. Hit me up in my DMs. Got a thick black chick and a thick white bitch. I drove back with it, lit my shit. Funny thing is, most of you guys out here will never have a night like this. I ain't gonna talk to these hoes. You wanna die these hoes. You out to come in the bitch. You out to love these hoes. And when I'm fucking the bitch, I'll be reminding these hoes. Ain't no love over here. Ain't got the love of these hoes. And I get into your head, that love let me flow. Leave me into my shit where your body go. I'm like, you the type of nigga decide.
My favorite part's coming up. Right here.
Even when I done, I promise you there ain't no stopping her. I know these bitches buying man, these hoes say
Late night.
they getting horny and they calling on
My phone late night.
Now why the fuck you hit me up? Asking me
Need
to
a
sing
nigga dub.
when I know last night you was popping
You're pussy in the club.
Let some nigga in them
Dub.
stupid bitch, you
Think I'm dumb?
acting bullshit with her only fans,
They're getting filled with nut.
man, I'm ugly bitch.
Stupid bitch, whole bitch, free.
I ain't never gon' let it
Trifling bitch, play me.
S-T-I-P-K, bitch, you stink. Need to
Hit that bathroom and wash that pussy in the sink.
man, I'm F-R-E-E-G.
It's free.
Man, I know they hope you fucking, they ain't got no loyalty. Got a whole man at home while you fucking on me. Now you fucking on your man.
And you talking about me. Hey,
F-R-E-E.
do the bitch free.
You was fucking on my homie while you
Think
tryna
it date me.
I ain't finna play me. You a nasty ass freak. Only thing I can do for you is not all up on your cheeks.
Bitch,
Yeah,
suck a nigga dick or some.
yeah,
Suck a nigga dick or some.
bitch.
Suck a nigga dick or some. That's a banger right there, y'all. Y'all got 3 motherfucking songs tonight. Well, 2 and a quarter. You gotta love Quincy Haze. Gotta love Quincy Haze. You gotta love all that shit. That right there, you know what that sound means, y'all, if you've been following me. Thank y'all for tuning in to Fireballs Podcast. Make sure you tune in the next time. I'm not going to say it's next week. I'm not going to say it's a week after. I'm going to try to do a recap next week. We're probably going to have Aaron Broderick on again for him to talk about the end of the season and to talk about next season. Aaron Broderick will probably be a forever appearance. Would love to have Jackie Sears on again and sit down and have a conversation. I would have the old lady on, but we live together, so we have conversation constantly all the time. People that I'm looking for in the next, over this winter season and the off season for racing, I'm looking for people like Lucky and Clyde, and just get on here. Let's just talk about life. Let's talk about the UFC. Holy shit. Let's talk about that. Oliveira and Kazmat fight for the title, which, if you want my personal opinion about it, I don't think Kazmat should be fighting for any type of title. I think he should be suspended, and because he didn't make weight, and it wasn't, 2 or 3 pounds over, it was a lot of pounds over, like 8 pounds. And that's unacceptable. You fucked up the whole card. They had to literally redo the whole card because of you. And then you get on the mic and talk about, I don't give a shit about no weight. I'll fight anybody, and that's bullshit. But that's fight's coming up. And I don't know if I'm going to watch that one. Sorry, Aaron. But I don't think I'm going to watch that one. Aaron Lucky, by the way. But that's the end of the show. And I will talk to each and every one of you, hopefully next week. The old lady over here poking me in the head because she thinks it's funny. Y'all got the music. You got everything. Go check out Yung Deeg. Go check out Quincy. I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, Friday night, you'll have a picture. What the fuck kind of face was that? It's not cold. It's hot. Shut that off, by the way, because I'm getting ready to go in. That's the one I took out of the house. What do you mean it looked dangerous? Look dangerous? I took it out of the house. That's the one that's been over the baby's fucking swing for I don't know, since he was born. Motherfucker talk about, oh my god, this looked dangerous. Yeah, imagine if we'd have turned that on and it fell on him. Oh god, there fucking ain't no front face cover to this motherfucker at all. Over here talking about, oh, that looked dangerous. Yeah, I bet it does look dangerous. Motherfucker fall on him and gonna chop him up like Grand Theft Auto. Blah, blah, blah.
It's the only fan in the house that survived you, so.
That's not true. There are tons of fans.
There's 2 fans in the house.
There's 2 fans in the house, yes. That one survived me. That one's actually quite old, thank you.
Yeah. I like I said, it's the only
No,
one.
the box fans are the ones that get it. Because I get mad and I put my foot through box fans.
I know. I've witnessed at least 3 of them. And table.
I can't stand you. A table?
Yeah, you swung that fucking coffee table that had glass in it. You swung it upside down, and then you said, great, now that's fucking broke.
That was the glass, though. The coffee table's still good if we got another piece of glass for it.
Throw it away. Burn it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm just saying.
Because it ain't going to survive you for a second
Make sure
time.
y'all go check us out this Friday at Brownstown Speedway in Brownstown, Indiana. Britan Godsey Racing, Wild Boys Race Chasers. It's going to be there. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that till I turned it on. Then I realized, oh, all the bugs are going to come over here. This has been on. This has been on. And since this has been on so long, the
bug up here on the line.
kerosene, whatever in the fuck this shit is. This ain't kerosene. But whatever these citronella. This is citronella.
It's a bug handle.
Well, they ain't fucking work because I'm getting ate up.
You just said an hour ago, you said, oh, I put that.
Oh, yeah, I put that out there. It worked. It worked great. The last 15, 20 minutes, my ankles have been ate up. They were like, oh, no, can't go buy this citronella candle. Oh, it's been on for a couple hours. Let me just mosey on by that motherfucker and just mosquitoes over down here on my ankles like.
I can't stand you.
It's the end of the show right there. I'll see y'all on the next go-round. I'm not going to say it's next week because shit happens, and a lot of times I can't post, so.
Our son needs to clean up his place.
But, yeah. Catch y'all on the next go-round. Y'all have been great. Been fantastic. don't worry. Make sure you follow YouTube. For all the people on Facebook, follow YouTube. For all the people that are already on YouTube, make sure that you follow Facebook. And for the people that are on Facebook following YouTube, make sure you follow YouTube. For the Aaron Broderick playlist for next year, and watch his progress throughout the year. And make sure you definitely watch out for the next onboard cam of the Britan Godsey, because the Bowman 50 is definitely going to be uploaded to YouTube. I will catch you all on the next go-round, the flip side. Peace out. Peace out.
Bitch, yeah, run that shit, yeah, run that shit, hey, yeah, run that shit, run that shit, hey, yeah, run that shit, yeah, run that shit, hey, yeah, run that shit, run that shit, hey, I run this bitch, I don't run from shit, niggas talk guns and shit, cause a real life boy, I'll stomp your shit, in the coupe with a bad